Yo then guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today we are going to be doing a little sit down video where we talk about a few bits and bobs. Now I'm trying to get it through a mint, so I kind of picked the worst time to eat a mint, but so if you see me sucking on chewing something, then you know what it is. So we've got a couple of things to talk about, as you can probably tell by the title. The first thing is that The Last of Us 2 has been put up for sale by a couple of different places. So I woke up about 10 AM this morning, I swiped left on my phone to see what the news was today, and there was some pretty interesting news about The Last of Us Part 2. Naughty Dog have now finished motion capture on The Last of Us Part 2, which means we could see this game as early as November of this year. Now, personally, and a little point that I'm going to get onto in a minute, which talks about the whole title of this video, I don't think it's going to be out just yet. When they brought The Last of Us Part 1 out, the first game, it was close to next gen. It was close to the PS4 being released, and Naughty Dog released it, yeah, as I say, pretty close to the release of the new PS4. Now, as you can see in the title, there is PS5 talk. There is actually PS5 talk. Now, when the next-gen consoles came out, they said that there wasn't going to be any more consoles. That was it. PS4, Xbox One, it. But now, PS5 and Xbox 2 talk is there. PS5 and Xbox 2. Wow. I'm not so sure about the Xbox 2, but I know that the creators, or Sony, were in an interview a little while ago. I'm not too sure when this was, but they had an interview and they were talking about the PS5 and how it has been in the making for a while. So I just wonder if, because Naughty Dog waited for The Last of Us Part 1 or the first game, and they waited to bring it out closer to the release of the PS4, I was about to say PS4 Pro, PS4, that they're going to wait for The Last of Us Part 2 to be closer to the release of the PS5. Once again, I've said it, so I was expecting a little bit more. The PS5, the PlayStation 5. If that is the case, The Last of Us Part 2 won't be out till 2020. Which, yes, does indeed suck. But I'm excited for the PS5. Sorry, I need a drink. So if I quickly get up the stats for the PS5. So during a corporate meeting in 2018, Sony president Kenichiro Yoshida said that the PS4 was entering the final phase of its life cycle. Now, since then, as I did say, there has been people from Sony talk about how the PS5 has been in the making for a while, and it's believed to be released in the mid to late 2020. Which makes me believe that The Last of Us 2 will be released early to mid 2020. However, the Xbox 2 is actually believed to be seen at E3 in June. So it says here, while the PS4 will definitely far exceed the capabilities of its predecessor, expect a price range between $399 and $499, which is ridiculous. So it's going to have a wireless VR headset for it. This is what it's meant to have. Another amazing thing is that there should be reverse compatibility, which means that PSVR owners won't have to spend more money to enjoy it. They will just be able to use their old VR. It's going to have SSDs in it, which unfortunately SSDs are more expensive than HDDs, so it could raise the price a little bit, but it's just going to be quicker, which is going to be insane. He also revealed the PS5 will also support 8K resolution. 8K! Oh my god, that's mental. The PS5 should more than double the PS4 Pro's graphical capacity to 14 teraflops. Yeah, this is going to be a ridiculous console. 24GB GDDR6 RAM and 4GB DDR4 for the operating system, 2TB of hard drive storage. Now, can I just say, we don't know if it's actually going to be called the PlayStation 5 or the PS5. It hasn't been released yet. They haven't said that it's going to be called the PS5. Similarly to the Xbox 2, we don't know if it's going to be called the Xbox 2 yet. But for those of you that want to know something on this, I will have a little look for you. A potential release window for Xbox 2 remains a mystery at the time of writing. However, originally having released, and with the Xbox One originally having released in 2013, having historically worked, on a 6-year release cycle. It's been 6 years since the Xbox One and PS4 came out. Holy shit! Having historically worked on a 6-year release cycle, with the Xbox One originally having been released in 2013, that makes 2019 the obvious year for a follow-up. Okay, so maybe it's not 2020. Maybe it could be this year. The current consensus is a 2020 release for the new console though, and we'd be surprised if we didn't see more details emerge at E3 2019. What can we expect to play? At the moment we have 2 high-profile games, both announced by Bethesda on stage at its E3 2018 conference. One is a sci-fi game called Starfield, and the other, The Elder Scrolls 6, is the next entry in the long-running RPG series. Halo Infinite is meant to come out as well. Xbox backwards compatibility is meant to stay the same, which is really, really cool. With HDMI 2.1, Halo 6 is meant to come out, which is insane. Spider-Man, The Last of Us Part 2, but even there... Oh, no, okay, no. But even then, Sony has a list as long as your arm on PS4 with God of War, The Last of Us Part 2, Days Gone, Spider-Man, Death Stranding, and so many more. Xbox has an awful lot of catching up to do that could take them many years to be even in the conversation for, exclusive. With recent rumours suggesting we might soon see the likes of Alexa and Google Assistant on Xbox One. Would be interesting to see similar support on the Xbox 2. So there isn't as much to say about the Xbox 2. Literally, it's just like when it's going to come out. We don't know how much it's going to be. The Xbox One was more expensive than the PS4. So the Xbox One was 450 quid. The PS4 was 350 quid. Scarlet Cloud is said to be further in development compared to the traditional console, indicating that Microsoft is putting some serious investment into its cloud streaming technology. That's going to be amazing. Now, personally, I don't know which console I will get. I have a PS4 at the moment. I'm actually thinking about getting both when they come out, just because Halo and games like that. And then on the PS4, you've got Days Gone, The Last of Us Part 2, which will probably be on PS5. But there we are then, guys. So I'm really, really stoked for this. Like, genuinely really stoked for the up-and-coming games, for the up-and-coming consoles. As I did say, Microsoft and... Okay, my camera's just run out of battery. Okay then, guys, so I'm going to try and finish off this video pretty quickly because this is the 6th battery that I've tried now, and most of them have all just died on me. So yes, as I was going to say, as I did say before, Microsoft and Sony did say that there was going to be no more consoles after that one, so it's quite a surprise that they are bringing out more, but I'm very glad that they are. But yeah, this is where we're going to end this video. Oh my god, the battery's about to die on me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and peace. Screw waiting for it to die. Best outro ever. Subscribe if you're new. Goodbye.